In the quiet cul-de-sac of Willow Creek, community life was usually peaceful and neighborly. I'd lived here for years, enjoying the calm suburban vibe and friendly faces. As a seasoned detective with the local police department, I was used to keeping an eye on things, but rarely did I expect to be the subject of drama in my own neighborhood. It all started when I decided to host a weekend garage sale. I had accumulated some household items, old furniture, and a few collectibles I no longer needed. I put up modest signs at the corner of my street, prepared a few tables in my driveway, and invited neighbors over for a friendly bargain hunt. What I didn't anticipate was that Karen Thompson, our strict HOA president and self-appointed enforcer of community order, took immediate offense. The next thing I knew, I saw flashing red and blue lights across the street. Officers arrived promptly, responding to Karen's call. She had complained about unauthorized commercial activity and obstruction of common areas, insisting the sale violated HOA rules and disturbed the neighborhood. I greeted the officers with a calm smile, introduced myself as the homeowner and a detective, and explained the nature of the garage sale, a private, non-commercial event limited to my property, conducted during permitted hours. The officers reviewed the HOA guidelines and local ordinances with me and confirmed the sale was legal and compliant. Karen, however, insisted the sale created a nuisance and set a bad precedent, pushing for a warning or fine. I listened patiently and then suggested a neighborhood meeting to clarify rules around garage sales and community events. Given my background, I offered to facilitate a session to clear up misunderstandings and prevent future conflicts. At the meeting, I explained the difference between commercial business activity and occasional personal sales. I outlined local laws protecting residents' rights to conduct garage sales, provided guidelines for signage, hours, and litter control, and emphasized respectful communication. Many neighbors shared positive stories of past sales, how they fostered community bonding, and how rigid enforcement could stifle neighborhood spirit. Karen reluctantly agreed to work with the community on clear, fair policies rather than unilateral crackdowns. Over time, the HOA adopted balanced rules that protected neighborhood order without quashing personal activities. Karen's calls to law enforcement ceased. The garage sales became anticipated events, even supporting local charities through donation drives. This episode was a reminder that sometimes the best way to resolve conflict is with knowledge, patience, and dialogue. And in my line of work, I knew that understanding the facts often diffused tension better than confrontation. In Willow Creek, peace was restored, with a little help from a detective next door.